Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jason and I'm your watch guy today. I haven't reviewed a watch for an entire week. Yes, I'm having withdrawal symptoms. Is that a problem? Probably. Is that going to stop me? No, it's not. Today I'm reviewing a new model from Cadisen. Now they have sent this in to me for free for review. Nothing else has exchanged hands, but this is what YouTube would call a paid promotion. That's why you'll have seen that little sign up there. Now this one homages a really fantastic watch, one that I don't think gets enough credit. It is the Longines Conquest. Now you have seen the Longines Hydro Conquest homage from Guanxin. There's also one now from Pagani Design which is hitting the market, but I think this one is really notable and I think it'll be very popular in the upcoming sale. Now I do also have a link to this watch in the description if you'd like to pick it up. There is a sale coming up, the 11/11 sale. They're going to discount it slightly. I also think you can use a couple of coupons, so try and use them the best that you can to get as much money as you possibly can off this watch. It should lie somewhere around £65–64. Now, with some coupons, let's hope you can get it down to 60. Without further ado, let me turn this camera around and let's get into the review. Alright guys, this is the Cadisen Conquest homage, otherwise known as the C8197. The Cadisen official store on Aliexpress have sent this in for me to review for you. So if you would like to pick it up, I have the link in the description. That's an affiliate link. If you do use that, I get a little bit of a kickback. It's nothing major, but I do really appreciate it. And if you are going to pick it up, try and get as many of those coupons on as you possibly can to save some money. I like it when you guys pick up a good bargain. So, the first thing to note about this watch is that it is not the usual oversized Aliexpress watch. It actually comes in at 39mm in diameter, 40.5 when you include the crown guards. Now, thick, it is 11.6mm thick, which is very wearable on wrist and will probably slip nicely under a cuff, which falls slightly towards the more dressy type of occasion. It is 47mm lug to lug and it is 20mm lugs on this one. It is a compact wearable watch and I have had the joy of wearing this for the last couple of weeks and it really does make it very easy to wear. As you can see, this one is the one that comes in a PVD coating, black throughout, black if you would rather. It does come in other options. You can get it in the stainless steel. They have different dial colours also. They're also available on that listing that I've linked below if you want to have a look at them. It's packed with the Miyota 8215. Less said about that until the end of this video, the better, because we all know that I'm not the biggest fan of it. Listed right now is at £65.72. Again, we have the sale coming up. You can use coupons. It is stainless steel, 316L stainless steel throughout. We have a mixture of brushed and polished finishing on this one. Well, brushed and polished PVD finishing on this one. Almost gloss effect on the polish. So we have the brushing on the upper lugs, which accents this high gloss side over here and here. The crown guards are also in a high gloss finish. They are built into the case. They are not screw in. The crown is, however, screw in. It is in the Longines Conquest styling, also the Hydro Conquest styling. It is a hand winding movement. It is not a hacking movement. First position for the date as you'd expect, second for the time. Just screw this one back in. It does have a nice little grip to the crown. It does sit very tightly in between these crown guards, these angular crown guards. As you can see, it is a signed crown with that Cadisen logo there. The end links don't quite fit the entirety of the lug, but these female end links do make for a really comfortable fit. If we move to the back of this watch, you can see that is a screw down case back in the back of this. Is a display case back, and you can see that Miyota 8215 beating away there. Usual information around the outer edge of that case back. It is a stainless steel brushed case back. The usual Conquest style fixed bezel on this one that is also in a gloss type of finish, and this casing is finished with this one singular flat piece of sapphire crystal, We don't have any anti-reflective coating on this, at least not that I've noticed. Altogether, the casing provides the watch with 200 meters of water resistance, a stated 200 meter water resistance, which I think is more than acceptable for a watch of this price and an Aliexpress homage. I think that is moving towards the upper scale, in fact. Now, you're probably sat there thinking, how have I not mentioned that dial yet? Well, I thought I'd leave it until this section. Give you a little bit of a tease first. That dial is really stealing the show, isn't it? It's a carbon fiber type of effect to the dial. It really does play very nicely with the light, as you can see under that studio light there. It's working very, very well. And I've found myself catching it in the right light every now and then and thinking, ooh, that's nice. That's pretty. And I'm pretty sure that you're doing the exact same now. The way that it catches that light is just incredible, isn't it? Now, we do have applied indices on this one. We have batons at the usual markings with a large Arabic 12 and 6 at either end of the dial. They are also in a black finish, which does make them a little bit stealthy towards the dial, but I kind of like it. I think it fits the motif of the watch very well. Now, up at the 12 o'clock, we do have the Cadisen logo printed in white also. These applied indices have a Lume finish in the center with a black outer edge to them, which again fits the dial very well. We have a minute track on the chaptering on this one, which gives a nice little feel of depth to the watch. The minute track around the dial itself is printed in red, which accents that black very nicely. And we also have a few other little touches of red, as you note here on the second hand, and the automatic print there at the 6 o'clock. The date window over here is white, and it does kind of distract from the actual dial itself, with it being so blatant, I guess, not fitting in so much. It is bordered with a white print also. Japan movement down here at the 6 o'clock, either side of the 6 o'clock indicator. We have a simple sword style handset on this one with a needle like second hand, as I said, finished in red at the upper tip. We have black outer edges on these handsets, on this handset even, and a Lume finished center. Now, let me get the light off and we can have a look at this Lume. Here's that Lume shot for the Cadisen. Now, the Lume isn't the best in the world, but to be fair, for the price, I'd probably let this one off, which isn't something that I usually say about Aliexpress watches. Now, it's not fully applied exactly as I'd like. There's a slight bit of patchiness in the handset. However, not enough for you to notice, to be fair. That is me being really critical. The handset does fade first with the indices following, but at £64, and what we know about Aliexpress watches and how they are usually loomed, I'd say this is one of the better ones, to be fair. So, well done to Cadisen. It's not amazing, but it's better. Just to clear that up, when I say it's not amazing, it's better, it's also not good, but it is much better than the likes of a few Pagani designs that I've seen lately. Now, as we move past down, we move on to the bracelet. You can see that it is, again, that glossy type of finish in the center with brushed outer links. These links are individual to themselves, which makes it a very comfortable fit on wrist. They are push links in this one. We have a milled clasp that is also finished in a black PVD, double pushes. Cadisen logo in the center there. Now, we don't have any levels of micro adjust on this one, and that will soon lead into my moan section. Solid end links, which is nice to see. They are female end links, again, does make a nice fit. Let's get this baby on wrist. As you can see there, it is very nice aesthetically on wrist, very much so for someone with wrist sizes like my own. I do think that this will cater to a wide audience, not as wide as maybe they might like, but it is edging towards the smaller wristwatch type of category. 39mm isn't incredibly small, but it does wear like a smaller watch, definitely. I do like how it wears, however, I would have liked if they had micro adjusts in this one, and that will start off my moan section, because you can't get a perfect fit on this. I tried it with one link extra in and it was way too big, way too loose on me. Tried one out and it's quite tight at the moment. I don't really like to wear my watches excessively tightly. I just like to wear them to fit, if you get what I mean. So I couldn't get the exact fit that I wanted on this. Also, one thing to note is I don't know how long this coating will last up. I always have a concern with coated watches that a year down the line or even half a year down the line, if the coating starts to wear, like, that's it, isn't it? I wouldn't carry on wearing it myself, which is a shame to that the watch's lifespan is going to come down to that coating, really. Now, at £65, maybe less if you can get it in the sale, I do think it is a very good watch. The Lume could be better, but it is good by other standards. I do wish this crown was bigger. It is very small and niggly. It's kind of hard to screw back in sometimes. In fact, I'm not going to unscrew it because it was a nightmare to get back last time. Now, 200 meters of water resistance, great. However, they need a better fit on that, I think. And finally, my C8197. Do I have to say anything more? I will. Another option for watchmakers in this category is the 821A, which is a hacking version, and it doesn't have that rotor wobble because the rotor is a cutout and it's much lighter. Also, they could opt to use this seagull movement, which I have recently purchased to put into a different watch. Now, this would be the Chinese variant to the Miyota. Why not just embrace the Chinese? I mean, this watch is Chinese. We are buying Chinese products. Why not give it a go? It'll cut the prices back down to what they were, and I think it'd make a lot of these watches more appealing, to be honest. But that's just my 2 cents. So if you would like to pick this watch up, I do have the link in the description, and there are coupons available. And I would thank you very much if you do use those affiliate links. So guys, that is the Cadisen Conquest Homage. Now, I think it is a very good watch, and at the price of around £65, I think it's pretty competitive on the market at the moment, and it does give you that option for a smaller wristwatch, a more adequately sized wristwatch. Few different options for this one in terms of colour options, so definitely check out that link below if you are interested. Now, as I said, that's an affiliate link. If you use it, I get a little bit of a kickback. I am very grateful if you do use it. However, this was sent to me for free by Cadisen. Please do remember that. But that's the only thing that changes hands, and this is a fully honest review and my full honest opinion of the watch. Thank you for watching this, guys. I hope to see you in the next one.